Excelente.
It's interesting.
This is an authentic Mexican dish.
Where's the meat?
Wow.
I think this is a black dish.
Is this an enchilada? Hello, my name is Rhonda.
Hi, my name is Courtyana.
Hi, my name is Eduardo.
Hi, my name is Isaac. Today we're trying each other's enchiladas.
Y'all yell at us in the comments to get real representation.
But when we do casting, you guys don't show up.
So if you would like to be in a video,
Check out the description below.
Enchiladas mean to me memories.
I love enchiladas.
and I love melted cheese.
Us Mexicans can eat enchiladas whenever we like.
I learned to cook enchiladas in college, believe it or not. And I learned even more coming here to California. California is Mexico. They stole it from them.
The difference between Mexican enchiladas and black enchiladas might be the ingredients being that they're same, but how they're used.
Authentic enchilada is definitely giving homemade sauce.
So even the tortillas, the filling.
It's a little bit more simple than black enchiladas.
Black people, we layer our food.
Enchiladas, from my understanding, came from like the Aztecs.
The Aztecs.
The Aztecs. The word enchilada actually is from the verb enchilada, which means to season with chili. So you want to taste that when you eat it.
Something that does not belong in enchiladas, I would say bacon.
Potatoes.
Black olives.
Black people love olives on their enchiladas.
Period.
I'm competitive, yes.
I have confidence in what I make and create.
I am competitive, but I'm nervous about today.
I am very competitive, but I won't fight you, but I'm gonna win.
So today I brought my red cheesy enchiladas for you to enjoy. These red cheesy enchiladas were made using tortillas, red chili guajillo, garlic, tomato, salt, and mozzarella cheese. The red chili sauce was made using chilies called guajillo. The red chili guajillos give the enchiladas a smoky, rustic flavor. The filling for these cheesy enchiladas is cheese because I wasn't sure people in LA eat meat. You first have to soften the guajillo chili by placing it in boiling water. Once it softens, place it in the blender with a whole tomato, 4 cloves of garlic, and salt. Then you place it on a skillet, fry the tortillas for about 30 seconds, place them in the red sauce, fill them with cheese, glaze them with the remainder of the red sauce. I do think that contestants will like my food. My friends and family enjoy when I cook, but they do criticize sometimes when I overdo it with the salt. My enchiladas are going to win because I made them with love.
This look like the top of a pizza.
It smells cheesy.
I know there's cheese.
A lot of cheese.
Looks like it was grilled.
Is this an enchilada?
I can't tell if it's black or if it's authentic.
Usually the Mexican enchiladas are a little bit plumpier because there's stuff inside.
Huh, I'ma taste it.
Dang, this is actually good. This is good. I like it. I love cheese.
Really cheesy.
It's good, not too spicy, but it's more cheesy.
All I taste is cheese.
What kind of meat is in here?
I wasn't sure if people in LA eat meat.
I'm not a vegetarian. I want some meat.
Black people, we go straight for the meat in the enchiladas.
If you're not gonna put any meat, you gotta have another type of sizzle or pop into it. When you bite into enchilada, you want that or you want that ah.
I need some meat.
The sauce is definitely there, but I think the sauce is really deep into the enchilada.
I think it was made with not the traditional cheese. It might be mozzarella. I can see the color right here.
Something they did well was definitely the cheese. They also used corn tortillas, which I prefer.
What they did really well was the presentation is very pretty. It tastes good. It's not too spicy. That's a plus for me.
What I think they could have done better, maybe a little bit more sauce. It may be a protein, because I like meat. I don't know. But everything else you see, it's almost done.
Something they could have done better was just a little meat. I need some meat.
It doesn't have any beef. Yeah, it doesn't taste like an enchilada.
I think this from an authentic Mexican chef, because I really think a black person would have put a little meat.
This is not a Mexican dish. Anyone who made this that's Mexican, shame on you. You know better.
I want to say it's a black chef, but they didn't put no meat in it. I believe this is authentic.
I give it a 5. This would not fill me up.
I would rate it a 6. Maybe I'm being a little bit generous.
From 1 to 10, I would definitely give this meal an 8. They don't even be eating all the food on these shows. I'm tearing it up.
Today, I brought my chicken enchilada, brought some spicy elote chips, some cheese dip, and salsa. This is a mini plate, so I call it mini enchiladas. I tell you what I did. I took some chicken legs and boiled them for about an hour. I seasoned them while I was boiling them. I took some corn tortillas, put them in a skillet, just a little corn oil, just a little. And I don't like a whole lot of spice, so I used a few jalapenos, a few red peppers. If it's too hot for me, you're gonna call the police, for real. After I roll them up, I put them in the oven for about 15 minutes, but I put a little strips of cheese and I put the cheese dip on top as well. Everybody loves salsa, not too spicy. These chips, if you never had them with this enchilada, oh honey. And now you know me, I like a chip with everything. I know they will love it. I believe my enchiladas will win because it's hearty.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
A lot of store-bought stuff.
Tostinos.
I think this might be Fritos or chips.
What kind of chips are these? Are they like Fritos?
This is definitely a green sauce enchilada.
I never seen an enchilada like that. I don't know if there was maybe an explosion in the kitchen.
I'm assuming it's an enchilada, right? I'm assuming.
I see the salsa.
Some type of a ranch type of dressing.
It looks Tex-Mex. Let's try it.
Good stuff.
It's not bad. But you know what? I can't find the tortilla.
Not too overbearing on the seasoning. Not too salty either.
Is there tortilla here? Oh, there it goes.
I think they use rotisserie chicken, and I'm not mad at it. It's giving Tex-Mex.
Very good.
Hold on. Let me try something. Much better. This goes with this.
I've never had a cheese sauce on the side of enchiladas.
It tastes like Fritos.
They're seasoned down.
If I could describe this chip, I would say that it is a very well-baked Frito-Lay.
Something I feel like they did well, definitely the chips and the salsa queso gesture.
This has a good flavor, even though the presentation is not there. Like a sour flavor, vinegar, it's a little bit of kick to it.
The chips do pair well with the enchilada. The chips have a salsa picante seasoning to them.
One thing that I think that they could work on next time is the sauce. I see the sauce, but I don't really taste the sauce on the enchilada.
To me, store-bought sauce.
Skip the dipping sauces. If you're confident in your plate, you don't need none of this.
I think this is a black dish.
This is definitely not a authentic Mexican plate. Totally different.
In my opinion, I believe this is a black enchilada.
From 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 6. This is just a new thing for me. This is new.
I would rate this dish a 7. It's something different. Food is about exploration and a journey.
If I would rate this dish on a scale from 1 through 10, I would give this an 8. This is pretty good.
So today I brought my Mexican enchiladas with a little flavor of Tex. So it's Mexican Tex-Mex. So these enchiladas, I start off with the sauce. I use a couple chilies, dry chilies, like chile de árbol, which is a chili from the tree. There's also New Mexico chili. I put a quarter of an onion, I put some water and boil the chilies. After that, I strain them, put them in the blender, and then put some olive cloves, salt, pepper, cumin, and so forth. You gotta saute the tortilla, but you gotta be very careful, and then you start stuffing it. I stuffed it with ground beef, seasoned the beef with some white onions, salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic, and put some cotija cheese. And I use a little bit of Oaxaca cheese on the top. Enchiladas also come with traditional plates and sides, so I made some Mexican rice and some beans as well with a little bit of cotija cheese on the top. To make the refried beans, I cooked them in some lard. Good old lard, that brings the flavor out. It's the best. And my rice, I hope you like it. I sauteed the rice with a little bit of oil, put some garlic, some pepper, some salt of course, and some purple onion, a little bit of chicken bouillon with a little bit of a tomato, and chicken broth. It's gonna be fantastic. I know you'll love the rice. I think the other contestants will like my food because it is authentic. They come from the bloodline of the Aztecs.
Okay.
This looked like we at the Mexican restaurant.
Cheese pool, and I like the rice and beans.
There's a ground beef in it. Sauce is a pretty good color.
It's presented really well.
Let me go in with the rice and beans. I like these rice and beans. This is definitely giving restaurant.
Good texture to the beans. I can taste that they used lard to cook them.
Rice, got a little corn in it. It's kind of bland though. It needs a little something in it.
Let's get into this enchilada.
Not too salty. Texture's really good.
I like the fact they have meat on the inside and on top.
These tortillas are the best tortillas I've had thus far.
To me, the flavor that sticks out the most is the pepper that they use to make their sauce.
The sauce is here, it's saucy. It ain't saucy Santana, but it's sauce.
Something that I feel they did really well in making these enchiladas was the filling of it.
I feel like the assembly of the enchilada is great. The fact that it's still intact, it's a good sign.
Something that they could have done better, put a little more seasoning in the enchilada and the beans and the rice.
The rice is just a little too plain.
Something that I feel like they can change the next time they make these, definitely more sauce, like way more sauce.
I think this is an authentic Mexican dish.
I think this is an authentic Mexican dish because the fact that they used lard to cook the refried beans.
I think this is an authentic Mexican chef because of the queso fresco in the inside.
I rate this dish a 7.5 for the fact that they put meat in it.
On a scale from 1 to 10, I would rate this dish 7.5. I expected more flavor from the rice.
If I had to rate this from 1 to 10, I would say 7.5. Today I brought my green sauce and my red sauce enchiladas. I went with the idea of making authentic enchiladas because I wanted it to be hard for the other contestants to guess. I made the sauces from scratch, so I got aguachiles, tomatillos, jalapenos, serrano peppers. I boiled them both for the red sauce and for the green sauce. For the red sauce, I have ground turkey, and then I also put some cheese in my filling as well because Black people, we love cheese. For the green one, I did shredded chicken. I put the green sauce in the chicken breast while the chicken was simmering so it wouldn't get like soggy. I also didn't boil my chicken. I grilled it because I like a smoky taste. And then on the top, I kind of did like a sour cream and crema mixture. And then on the top, I garnished it with some cilantro and scallions. This show is a great opportunity for me because I can finally see if people really like my food or if my family are freaking liars. I believe my enchiladas will win because I put my heart and soul in this. I believe people will like it.
I'm actually interested in tasting this.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
The presentation of this dish is really nice.
I see 2 types of enchiladas.
This might be not sour cream, but crema, Mexican crema that they use in a lot of Mexican restaurants.
Whatever ingredients they use, you can actually smell them in this one.
I would probably order this.
It's stuffed, it's a solid tortilla.
Now it's time to see if the product meets the taste, right?
Actually, it's pretty good.
Okay, that's chicken.
The green enchilada consists of chicken, green chilies, topped off with sour cream.
Let's taste the other one.
I like this one.
That tastes like the ground beef.
The red enchilada is cilantro, sour cream, and what I believe to be is beef.
Has a green onion. Definitely have to have that. And it has onions inside as well.
Yeah, the ingredients they use are amazing.
I think the chicken is better than the ground beef, carne asada. I think because of the seasoning.
They're both good, but I like this one right here. It has a little bit of a kick. You definitely can taste the ingredients.
Something that I think they did really, really well is the seasoning for the filling.
They put a lot of thought and effort into it. You definitely can taste the explosion of all the ingredients when you bite into it.
Something that I feel like they did really well was the presentation.
The thing that they didn't do well, they didn't use the traditional cheese. I didn't taste the cotija.
They could have added more food because this is delicious. That's what they could have done better, add more.
Something I think they could have done better was put a little more cheese on top, but not too much.
I think this is an authentic Mexican dish because I see the details.
The fact that there are no sides tells me that this person knows what they're doing. This is authentic enchilada right here.
This one is a hard one. I think this is a Black chef just because of the presentation. We visual people first.
I would give this dish an 8.5. If it was at a restaurant, I would say I would be satisfied.
I give this one an 8.
On a scale from 1 to 10, I would give this dish a 9.2. Este platillo es auténtico.
I would like to thank everyone in Los Angeles. This is such a melting pot city, and I'm just so thankful to have learned from all of you.
All I could say is that I'll try better next time.
I really didn't lose. They had no choice but to give it to the other person.
I am really appreciative of this opportunity to be able to be here and have my enchiladas scrutinized.
Shout out to all my Latin brothers and sisters. Ice.